that we've got that established, I'm gonna put the support in so I can easily get back up here. I don't want to mess too much with some of these things. I want this to be the horizontal to vertical. Go there. Put the entrance there. And then we're going to go up. We're going to get this all cleared up from all of the uranium bits. I'm going to carry that down and drop that off at the storage, and then we'll finish the build. And we're going to see how far across the map I can shoot myself. So stay tuned. It'll only be a minute. Just got to get this uranium cleaned up. I see other folks joining. Hello, I am Creative Constructs. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining tonight. Just cleaning off the surface for my last build of the evening, which is going to be a Hyperloop cannon to shoot me as a human bullet across the map. Hopefully, we're going to see what happens. I clean up all this radioactive uranium up here before I can do that. It's going to basically embrace this kind of a system here where it's just a heavily stacked grouping of hyperloops to get you up to a good speed, but we're going to embrace Spaceballs and pump it up to ludicrous speed. And maybe we'll go plaid after I drop off the uranium. Oh, and that is full up. So instead, I'm going to need to go over and drop this into, which is behind this, into why is that frozen? No power. It was working earlier, wasn't it? Guess not. Oh, well, now it's taken care of. Now it's out of my inventory and it's not killing me anymore. Drop a few of these things into here. Okay. Let's get back to work on this. I want this to look nice as well. So we're going to grab this as well and power line up here. Now I know I'm going to need quite a few power supplies along the side here. Now, why do I have a radiation level still? I'm confused. It's just taking a while. Is it residual? Is it taking a while for it to clear out, or is there a uranium rock hiding underneath the ledge here? It might just take some time for the residual to clear out. I guess. All right, let's get back to this. Now, for the purposes of power, I'm going to do a short little sidewall here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a few of these bigger power relays here. Put it there. But the benefit of this is now that that's up, now I can use my jetpack. Hover pack. All right. So we are now going to an inverted ramp. This is part of the making it look nice bit. Most people probably wouldn't bother with, but I do. I had a feeling that was the wrong direction. It's just really hard to tell when it's on that little hidden corner. That's better. Okay, so here's how it begins. Now, if I do this wrong, I could get myself stuck in one of these. And I don't know what would happen. I might end up in the Twilight Zone. I'm not sure. I also don't know how much power this is going to take, but we're going to see what happens. Now, in order to make this work, you need to now connect the inners, which can be challenging when it's trying to go the opposite direction. I might need to do it like this. All right, so I'm going to need to do a little bit more space. So it was a little too aggressive on the inner spacing here. And I've got an idea. So it's got to have enough to put a tube between it. Now we're cooking with gas. If I do this the wrong way, I could also make a black hole. All right, so here is where it's going to start. Do a little bit of the up curve. And I just realized part of the error of my ways. I might be okay. I might be able to do this. If I fit this as an under. I'm actually going to start it a little bit sooner. And you'll see why. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do this as an over-under. Oh, don't do that. You goofball. I'm going to switch the build mode to default to make this go a little bit smoother. Okay, so if we do that, Now, I should... I'm going to keep this more barreled. As I looked at that, I think it's going to be, it's about the right balance between angle and velocity. At the very end here, I'm just going to give a little bit an extra kick up. All right, and now it's time for the important part. Is applying the accelerators. And now to apply the power. Before I go too crazy, I should probably see where I'm at on my overall power consumption. I'm doing great. Swing and a miss. All right, so what do you think's going to happen? My view is I am here. Question is, will this, do you think it'll take us down to this cave down here? It's going to be our target. Do you think we'll make it? Feel free. I give everybody permission. Yeah, feel free to create a clip of this if you feel like it. I think this could be fun. hit a stream marker here. And before we go, I'm going to make sure I load my parachute. I'm going to make sure I've got some supplies in case where I land is not friendly. And most importantly, I'm going to save my game. And look at that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. Perfect. Game is saved. So if this goes and blows everything up, now we'll know. All right. Let's do it to it. Hold on to your butts. Oh, I'm going to need to put more power into it. Let's go further. I mean, that still made it pretty far on a single shot. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. I think I need to go back and put some more power into it. It's a little bit more anticlimactic than I thought. But I mean, it is going to get me to the other side of the map. I mean, that is the benefit. It's going to make me into the cave. So it does sort of work for a fast travel system. Also, by the way, how do you like, so I have the eye tracker on. How do you like it? Is it distracting? Be honest. Do you like it because you can see where I'm looking? Like, because right now I'm looking up at like the archway. Now I'm going to go look for, you know, the flying manta ray up there, which you can see me looking at him over there. Is it distracting though, or do you think it's kind of cool, and does it make you feel a little bit more connected to the overall stream? Just curious. Drop it in the chat if you don't mind. I'm always wanting feedback on what people like and whether or not I should make it automatically on in the future, or if still opt in, which I still don't know what the experience is like on the other side for when you join, what it looks like. So it made us to that cave. I forgot which cave it was. I've been in here before, so that cave was just more of like for an interest. Apparently I already cleaned it out because I've been in there and I've killed those guys. So we're going to go ahead and fly out and not waste my armaments. But yes, there is an area I have not uncovered on the map over here, so we're going to go over there and knock that out real quick. Boom goes dynamite, literally. Look at that sulfur deposit over there. You know, for a planet that everybody seems to crash and burn when they land and they don't end up, you know, actually like doing stuff, like there's a lot of tire tracks all over this place. Oh, look at you not being friendly. You be more neighborly, dude. Be more neighborly. Won't you be my neighbor? Got another hard drive. I'm just out getting hard drives. 'Cause that is what I need. You can tell it's getting late when I'm doing mellow yellow to hard drives. One little dot left right over here. Come here, dot. Come here, dot. Over to the right. Come here, dot. Come here, Crocky. I think I got the dot. I heard him. Stupid little bees. Even alien bees. Nobody likes them. Hundred megawatts. Boo. Oh. Hi there, buddy. You were being quiet down there, weren't you? Okay, let's head on back. A bit of tap, tap, tap. Pretty sure I've already emptied this one out. Oh, there's a guy back there too. That's always good. Yep, I did. That is a void hole that I'm about to fly over. So I'm going to go ahead and deploy my chute and glide the rest of the way over. We'll play around more with the cannon, the human cannon stuff later in the future stream and figure that out. I'll definitely play around with some more angles and adjustments. The other thing I can think of is starting from a higher place and doing more of a downward, so it's a combination of gravity and the accelerators. Because I did notice that I get a significantly faster result going the one direction versus the other on some of them, so that'll be an element to play with. But for now, we're just gonna head back to base. So like, for example, here, I'm going this direction, right? I'm going pretty fast right now. But later, I get going almost so fast you can't really process where you're going. It's going that fast. And that's without the additional accelerators, because it's also gravity fed. And you'll see that here in a second. It's in the direction that we're going here after I go past all of these. Okay, so there's all the accelerators for the other direction. I'm going to go in here. Only just the initial starter. There's 2 spots that have like the quick stop. Gives it a little bit of extra boost. But it's mostly gravity. And you'll see that right as you're going back down into prime base. So here it comes. As we go here, and then you have the downward, that's where it gets just nuts. So the gravity is actually better than the accelerators in this case. Right here. Now you're going real fast, and then it hits one more jumper. Bang. Like that last little bit is just stupid fast. And so I'm wondering if I can combine that kind of acceleration with the boosters and then put a little human cannon sweep at the end. That might get a little bit more of a fun reaction out of it. Basically, I just want to see if I can like make myself like go so fast across the map that I start to turn to jelly or something. I don't know. I think I was a test pilot in a former life. the other side here in a second. As I realized I didn't put something back where it needed to go. Yeah, I've definitely got enough radio control units here. Don't need any of those for a while. Let's go back over here. Drop that into place. This was it that I missed. Oh, the screws. There they are. Plastic over here. Let's find an relatively open spot. That's my armory. That'll do. That there. Close enough for government work. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of a surprise sneeze there. It's actually not a bad deal there for the electromagnetic control rods. Give me a little bit more variability. And let's do the next hard drive scan. So that'll be ready for me tomorrow when I log in. We'll drop a few things over here into the sink. This was just the one thing. I might as well grab the coupons while I'm here. Put this over here. The stack of 100 that I just saw. Where was the stack of 100 I just saw? Of course, it's the last bin. Punks. All right, here we go. And I'll drop this hard drive into my depot. So that's going to do it for tonight. We got some pretty good progress tonight, really. Did a few different adventures, but also got some more materials, got some things building and that blender going, and got ourselves one step closer to plutonium production, which will be really big for nuclear to be able to really have that last a lot longer and really start ramping up my nuclear power plants. I think what I'll have to just worry about at the tail end of that will be waste disposal from the plutonium power plants, which I'm assuming is going to have a little bit more of a penalty for usage. It's going to make it a little bit more of a struggle. But the particle accelerator is going to cost a lot and also be a ton of power. So at that point in time, once you get that particle accelerator going, I'm not going to have any other option but to build more nuclear plants to make sure I've got that accounted for. So that's going to do it for tonight. We'll be back in tomorrow night, potentially. I'll keep you posted. But back again tomorrow night for another continuation of the stream. Give you guys some more updates there as well. thank you so much, as always, for joining tonight. I really appreciate you all. I know there's a lot of content out there, so those of you that do join, I'm really honored that you choose to watch, come watch my stream. So thank you so much. Have a great one. I'm actually going to choose to raid out here. So let's see who we've got out here. We're going to raid over to Ringbolt. So hopefully, thank you all for everything you've done tonight and for the chat. And I will catch you on the next creation. Have a great night.